Libros Ushuma, a constitutional lawyer and social affairs commentator, was on Arise News to talk about religion as a factor in Nigerian politics. In the course of the interview, Libros' reaction shows that he does not support the Muslim ticket. He said if the reverse was the case, would those pushing for a Muslim ticket be talking about competence? Let's to the politicians up north, they are already telling you, let's look at competence. Mind you, these were the same people that played the religion card when it favored them. And today, the tables have turned and they will tell you, let us look at competence. So the people who have been consistently shortchanged and bear the brunt of the long stick are the ones saying we want a sense of belonging. There's a difference between idealism and reality in the Nigeria politics today. The ruling party has consistently used religion as a card. In 2015, who was Oshibajo before Tinubu nominated and supported him because they knew the role a Muslim ticket will play? Why didn't they nominate a Muslim from the north? Why didn't Tinubu take the position? All they need to do is select a competent person of a different religion that will give the other people a sense of belonging in the entity and in the party. It must not be that when he is a Muslim, that is when he will have acceptability. The question is, if the reverse was the case and we have a Christian ticket, would people talk about competence today? Be preaching competence? The answer is no. Yes. Who was Toshibajo? Nobody knew him apart from their kakus. They always help themselves. But at the end of the day, and that is the fact, because of Oshibajo, a lot of Christians now feel that, oh, this man is a professor, is a pastor in Redeem, in one of the biggest churches in Nigeria. We don't even know outside the world, but one of the biggest churches in Nigeria. And people, because of that, they voted for him. That was the reason why majority of the people voted for him. They never knew him from anywhere. People started talking about, oh, he worked for this, he worked this. People were not even bothered. But oh, he's a Christian. Okay, you'll be able to manage the other side of situation. Unfortunately, that is not what it is. So the same thing that made them not to accept Tinubu as a Buhari's a vice as a then, because now there's this rancor between Tinubu and Saraki. They say, oh, it was Saraki that brought that problem, that brought that suggestions, and everybody, both those ones from the north and everybody, they bought into that idea that Muslim ticket will be a minus for them, and they accepted it. But today they are telling us a different thing. And what liberals was saying is that even when this man was not known, Oshibajo was not known, but they rallied around him. They gave him that support. They gave him that push. Why is it that the same thing I've been asking? Why is it that you cannot pick somebody from the north who is a Christian, then rally around it? Because you always preach about, you talk about, oh, they cooperate, you do this, you do that. Why? They are the ones that always cause this division, because it shows that there's something these guys are talking about or they want to do at the end of the day. Like I said, if they get away with this, and another thing will come, they will not tell you it does not matter. The same way they were telling us, it does not matter, a northerner can continue to be the president of this country. It doesn't matter. We only need competence. And when you talk about competence, we know where those who are not competent, we know where they are coming from. We know where you can really easily get them. Even as we talk about we have people who are competent across board, but when you check the percentage, it's not the same. Not that you cannot see, but it's not the same. They are the ones that will now be preaching competence because it wants to favor them. Is that not wickedness and hypocrisy? It is wickedness. Now they are even telling you, forget about it. They are even coming out with their full chest that it's all about winning. They just want to get the vote. They just want to get the vote. Once they get the vote, it does not concern. They are still telling you that it is your vote that they even need. If you look it from a different angle, they are telling you that it is your vote that matters. Once you just vote, they will discard you. That is it, straight up. That is what they have been doing. So Liberals is asking, if reverse was the case, would they be talking about competence? Will they? No. The answer is no. When people tell you that say these guys are strategists, they are this and this and that, I just see it as evil. Evil. Anybody who is thinking evil will be his head will be running like a clock. Will be ticking like clock so fast because you're always thinking of how to outdo other people, how to outsmart other people, how to, but somebody who has a clean heart will just be living his life, you know, just like the way it is. You don't think of evil, but evil people, they are so restless, so restless. You say you are strategist, you know how to play politics, and see all the vices in their region. Is that the kind of thing that anybody will be proud of? You want to be proud? God forbid, but I reject it. I think those who are always using that as an excuse, it is not. I don't envy or encourage such a unity they boast about. They boast about population. Why can't you pick another and with your population that you always boast of, if not that you have ulterior motive, then you support the person, rally around the person. When people always come out and say, oh, they want to Islamize, they want to Filanize, they say it is not possible. Why? With all this, is you think people are daft? Or because the people maybe they believe that because some people are daft or their people are daft, everybody should should follow that line or should toe that line. When people tell you, oh, Ruga, forget it, and it is true. And that is the reason why they don't want to arrest all these people committing atrocities, because they knew exactly what they wanted to do. But thank God for those who quickly brought that just to remind the people, if you are said it's Ruga, why would you want to have a Fulani colony of a Esme colony or whatever they call it in every state? For what? For what? So this is just the way it is. If reverse was the case, if they are talking about Christian ticket, will these people be talking about competence? No, they will tell you lie. Don't mind the hypocrites. God bless you, my brother. Any Christian that supports Muslim ticket is a devil and antichrist. God will judge them, and they are sellouts. One Islamic cleric came out to say that a Muslim ticket is against or violates the tenets of Islam, because it is injustice, because Islam does not condone or tolerate injustice. But these are the people that will come and tell you anybody can live anywhere, anybody can do this and that. But when it comes to okay, you already have a, if not for greed, you already have a Muslim, is a Muslim flag bearer. Then the next thing is to do just to take the other person from the other side. Then you balance it up, because that is what, because in as much people always talk about, oh, let us forget about this religion, let us forget about ethnicity and what have you. The reason why people will not forget about it is because many nations were brought together. You force them together, so you must consider all of those things. You must consider all of those things. It is not an easy thing. So for you to say we must stay together as one Nigeria, all those parameters must be considered. They must be considered. You can't say, let's just look the other way. It's not possible. It is not possible. It will continue to come in as much you bring people of different tribe, of different religion. You said they must be together as one Nigeria, as a country. Then all of those things will be coming up. Religion and ethnicity will be one of the reasons why, or one of the things that they will be debating upon. You can't say they should just discard it. In an ideal situation, you can say that. You can say that. But in this Nigeria that you have brought people together with the amalgamation, all of this is to be coming up. And the best thing and the wise thing to do is to put all of those things into considerations, and there will be peace. It is only APC that is only having problem. For them to even get their primary right, it was a tug of war, back and forth, back and forth. Ordinary to just pick a running mate, now they give kata kata kiti 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 like this. So Libras is really right. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.